In the last 4 years of sending cold outreach for myself and my clients and personally sending more than 10 million cold emails, I have never seen a better approach than the Loom video cold outreach pitch. Because all the prospect has to do is say yes to a video pitch, then you can build trust with a 3 to 5 minute Loom video, and the sales call that you book on the back end of the video is gonna be 10 times more qualified because the prospect has already seen your face, knows what you can do, and some level of trust has already been built. This Loom video outreach strategy has generated multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue for my businesses over the past 4 years, and multiple millions of dollars for my clients' businesses over the past 4 years. In this video, I'm going to give you the Loom video outreach playbook from A to Z, from sending the initial email that gets a prospect to say, yes, please send me a video, to filming the video, sending the video over email properly, and then booking a call on the back end so you start closing deals from this strategy. So why does the Loom video approach work so much better than a regular cold email? Because it lowers the barrier to entry for someone to respond to you. Think about it. If someone answers your email and all they have to do is say yes, and they're gonna get a Loom video with a ton of free value on it, that is a much easier ask for a prospect than having them hop on a call with you and take a sales call with someone they've never met. Here's a great example. My friend Dallas has reached out to 16,000 leads for his custom software business, which is transparently a really, really hard offer to get results for over cold email. And he's generated 34 positive responses out of 16,000 emails sent. The conversions there don't seem great, but listen to this. He's booked 15 sales calls for his custom software business, and his ticket size is so large that he has almost $1 million in revenue this year attributed to cold email from 16,000 leads pitching a Loom video. Think about that for a second. He's on pace to hit 7 figures in revenue, all from cold email this year, using the Loom video pitch. That would not have happened if he was just pitching a sales call. All right, so you see stats like Dallas's and you right away, you think this is the best strategy of all time, I'm gonna use it right away. First, you actually need to understand the principles behind why the Loom video pitch works so well so you can implement it into your campaigns properly. Because if you don't know why the Loom video pitch works, you're gonna mess it up at some point. Your video's not gonna convert, you're not gonna book any sales calls, and you're gonna pivot away from it and say cold email doesn't work. I don't want that to happen to you. The biggest reasons why people mess up the Loom video pitch, even though it is easy to convert responses, is either number one, they're terrible on video and nobody wants to watch their Loom video that they actually make for them. Number two, they're not having a hard CTA in the video to hop on a call. You never want to just end the video by saying, let's hop on a call. No, you want to say, let's hop on a call tomorrow or Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. If those times don't work with you, feel free to suggest a few times that work and we'll get something scheduled. You have to make it as easy as humanly possible for the prospect to agree to a call. And number three, people give up after they send the video. Oh, the prospect didn't answer, I didn't get the call booked. You have to follow up dozens of times in some scenarios to get the call booked, which for people like Dallas, the follow-ups are extremely worth the effort because he's on pace to hit $1 million this year in revenue from the cold outreach Loom video pitch. If you pay attention to the rest of this video and implement the exact strategy I'm about to give to you for free, you will never have any of these problems. And if you execute the Loom video strategy correctly, you can see results like Dallas or Anthony or my man Navon, and you'll book dozens of sales calls from cold email and close deals left and right. And the best part about cold email, specifically the Loom video pitch, is the guys I just walked you through are in all kinds of different industries. Dallas does custom software, Anthony does podcast outreach, Navon does accounting. It doesn't matter. This works for VC, brick and mortar, online marketing agencies, softwares, consulting. It literally doesn't matter because all these guys, what they have in common is they executed the Loom video strategy at a high level. They had a good opening email script, which I'm going to show you how to do. I'm going to show you how to film the Loom video properly, and I'm going to show you finally how to follow up on the videos so you get calls booked just like these guys have done. That is why this works so well for them and why it is going to work so well for you. So let's get into it. So I'll show you how to actually record the Loom videos in a second, but first it makes logical sense to start with the actual cold email scripts that are gonna get people to say yes to seeing a video in the first place. And right off the bat, I wanna give you a checklist of things to not say in your cold emails that are probably killing your results. So here are a few things that you should absolutely avoid in your cold outreach emails. Number one, don't try to say too much. Some of the best emails I've ever seen that pitch a Loom video are literally 2 sentences and then it concludes with, do you want to see a video explaining further? Number two, don't have multiple call to actions. If you're pitching a video, that should be the highlight of the entire email. Don't ask them to see a video and learn more and talk on the phone. Just pitch a Loom video and that's it. And number three, make sure that you don't have intangible benefits in your email. What do I mean by this? Intangible benefit is something like streamline your marketing, enhance your reach on social media. No. Say things like 1 million views on social media or 10 booked sales calls every single month. Those are tangible benefits which you want to lean into, and you want to shy away from the intangible benefits that have no numbers attached to them. Because the only goal of a cold email that pitches a Loom video is to make it a no-brainer for a prospect to respond to the email saying, yes, I would love to see a video, get to the point, reduce the friction, because the only goal, like I said, is to get the video in front of the prospect, and we want to do that as efficiently as we possibly can. So here we go. I'm going to screen share with you guys and show you exactly how to write a really good Loom video pitch. Let's go to it. My favorite way to pitch a Loom video over cold email is with something called the Trojan horse approach. And all this means is opening your cold email with a sentence that I like to call the Trojan horse sentence, which gets the prospect to think that I'm a customer of their business, so they have to open and read the email. Here's what I'm talking about. Ready? So all it is opening the email with an observation about the prospect's business. Something like, I was checking out ListKit's website and I noticed a few things that are likely hurting your conversions from paid ads, right? I recorded a quick video breaking down the causes and how to fix them. Mind if I share the video here? This is obviously for a web design offer. The only thing you have to do or change is the opening sentence. You can use the CTA the same way throughout. I recorded a video breaking down the causes and how to fix them, doesn't matter. All you have to do is change the opening sentence and make an observation about whatever it is that you sell. So another example, I was checking out ListKit's opt-in email and I noticed a few things that are likely hurting your sales, right? Like we have an email list on HubSpot. We send out emails every day. I'm pitching ListKit, my own business obviously as an example, but I'm pitching the business on why their emails stink and why I can make them better, right? That's all you're doing here. And then literally just copy and paste this CTA. So literally here is the formula, ready? Observation about the prospect's business, templated, throw them whatever you want, and then throw in the video CTA to wrap it up. That's it. Now, if your business isn't customer facing, meaning you don't really work with email or ads or websites or anything like that, you're not gonna be able to do this because you can't make an observation about someone's CRM or someone's back-end operations because you just can't get visibility into that as a outward facing customer, right? So if you have a back-end offer like CRM management, something like that, we can just turn this into a regular video pitch going like this. Ready? Hey Christian, noticed you're in charge of sales at ListKit. We can help you close 2 to 3 new deals every month from your existing HubSpot pipeline with our HubSpot automation system. Mind if I share a video explaining how our HubSpot automation helped client Ascension close 3 extra deals last month? Nothing's changing. Like, it's a regular cold email. You're just pitching a video at the end, right? Here's another example, right? Hey Christian, as the founder of ListKit, I'm sure you'd like to, get more of your time back. We can help. This is just a random example I came up with. We can help you hire a personal assistant from, let's say Lebanon. Shout out my Lebanese guys, to free up more of your time. They'll book travel for you, manage email replies, and XYZ. Mind if I send over a video going through a few candidate profiles that would be a great fit, right? Regular email pitch, you're just wrapping it up with a video CTA. Do you want to see a video instead of do you want to hop on a call? Really that simple. That is how you write the actual cold email that gets somebody interested in seeing a video. Now we're going to get into how you actually make the video to get somebody, want to hop on the phone with you and sign on with you as a client. But really quick, if you're watching this, I'd be willing to bet that you want to use the Loom video pitch to generate leads from cold email immediately. So here's our offer to you. We can build a cold email system into your business completely done for you. I will write you a 3-step Loom video pitch sequence over cold email. My team will set up inboxes and domains, and we will get you 5,000 or more leads from ListKit every single month to reach out to. We will do it all for you, build it into your business, and then hand the keys over to you so you run it for a one-time upfront payment. We're not an agency. We don't charge agency fees or performance pay-per-call fees. You pay us one time, you cover the cost of the technology every single month, and that's it. Click the link in the description for pricing and a video with more information, and I'll see you soon. Let's get back to the video. All right, on to the most important part of this entire strategy, filming the actual Loom video, because it doesn't matter how many yeses you get to your cold emails asking for a video. If you can't make an engaging, valuable video for your audience and your prospects, none of this is gonna matter. Now, I'm not a speaking coach by any means, but if you're not making a really well done Loom video that follows a very rigid structure, you're gonna kill your conversions, and this is gonna be a complete waste of your time and resources. So please, please, please be sure to avoid any of these 3 things. First, don't just freeball the entire video and just talk about whatever you want to talk about. You have to make it very structured from beginning to end. Number two, don't make this a pitch fest. The entire point of the video is to make it valuable for the prospect so they watch it and they say, wow, this person really took the time to map out an email strategy, a web design strategy for my business. You don't want to just open up a Loom and just talk about you and yourself and your case studies. Don't do that. And number three, don't be a boring person on video, right? If you're watching this right now, you can tell I have energy, I'm speaking clearly, concisely. If you're on a Loom video, don't go, hey Christian, thanks for the answer. Here's what we're gonna talk about on this video. So number one, no, you wanna actually bring energy so that when someone fires up your Loom video, they're like locked in and they actually wanna see what you're saying. What you actually wanna do in your Loom video is number one, set the stage right off the bat. Hey Christian, here are 3 things you can do on your website immediately to change your conversions or to increase your conversions. Number 2, you want to actually go over the thing that you laid out in the beginning. So if you say here are 3 things that you can do to improve your website conversions, just go right into the first thing. First thing, change your CTA button. Second thing, put a VSL on your website. Third thing, improve your site speed so that prospects can load your website faster. Like actually go into the 3 things that you outline to start the video. And last but not least, have a very clear next step to the end of your video. Don't just say, thanks for watching, have a good day. That's not gonna work. You have to tell them what comes next. If any of these tips about your website were valuable, let's hop on a call tomorrow or Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern to discuss this in more detail and tell you how me and my team can implement all these web design changes for you. Very clear next step, very concise. The prospect knows what's coming next. That is what you have to do to make a good Loom video. Let me record a Loom video in real time for you guys, doing a screen share of the ListKit website, pretending that I'm a web design specialist, so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's get into it. All right, here's an example of what a Loom video looks like for a prospect in real time. Ready? What's going on, Christian? Really appreciate you taking the time to answer my email. In this video, I'm going to be going over 3 different things you can implement on ListKit's website right away to start converting more paying users for your data platform. First things first, you want to have a video sales letter present immediately on the top of the page above the fold. As you can see, I mean, you guys obviously know the demo is below the fold, and any prospect that doesn't take the time to scroll down is never going to see the 3-minute video that you have that details your product and probably does the best job at selling people on signing up, right? That's first. Second, you want to have some sort of demo button present as well so that people have the option of getting started or speaking to sales. You want to give them that optionality. And the third thing that I've really noticed is putting customer reviews above the fold or somewhere very close to the top of the fold is a major difference maker. I notice you have this little snippet here, but you want to have actual customer results with campaign screenshots and different testimonials above the fold so people can see. I'm being nitpicky here. The website's gorgeous. You have a lot of great G2 reviews. You have these great selling points in the demo. Overall, really, really good. Just wanted to go over a few things that I think could really tip the scale in your favor to help you get more demos and more signups. If any of these 3 points were super valuable to you, let's hop on a call tomorrow or Wednesday. It's Monday over here on the East Coast. Tomorrow or Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Would love to hop on a call and help you implement these changes onto your website. If it's easier, I have a link to my calendar below this video in the email. Feel free to grab that link and grab a time with me. Looking forward to connecting either way. Thank you once again for checking out the video. Take care. That is what a very good Loom video pitch looks like in real time. That was 2 minutes. It doesn't have to be any longer than that. Obviously, if you want to go into more detail and pull up a case study or 2 or an example of your own web design, if you're a web designer, obviously, feel free to do that. But that is how easy it is to make a good Loom video. What did I do that made it really valuable? Number 1, I didn't waste any time. I said, hey, thank you for responding. Here are 3 things you can do on your website to book more demos and close more deals. I went through the 3 things, and then I asked him what time works really well for a call to discuss in more detail. I didn't leave it up to chance or, to his interpretation what comes next. I asked him what times work for a call, and that's it. All right, to wrap up the video, I'm gonna show you guys how to actually send the Loom video over email, follow up on it, and book sales calls so that you're actually converting meetings and closed deals from this strategy. Let's end it off. All right, now that the video is recorded and ready to go, here's how you actually send the video over email so it gets responded to and the video gets viewed. Ready? Inside of Loom, when you copy the video, do not grab the link. Go to share video, click on embed, and then grab the GIF thumbnail. Why do I do this? Because when you paste it into Gmail or Outlook or wherever you're sending the email from, the thumbnail of the video is going to show up in the email field so the prospect can clearly see that it's not a phishing scam or something they don't want to click on. It's a screen share GIF of their website, which is exactly what you want to do to build trust and get them to actually click on it. And then all you say in the email is, hey Christian, here's the custom website audit I made for ListKit. just click the thumbnail below to view it. You have to actually instruct people to click on the thumbnail, believe it or not. And then you want to have like a little line that says, you'll notice, this is a random example, but at the 0 minute and 45 second mark, I talk about a strategy that'll double your paid plan conversions. And at the minute 30 mark, I show you exactly where to put customer testimonials to maximize your opt-in rate, right? Random examples, but you want to have 2 or 3 timestamps with exactly what's going on at that time to get somebody to be like, oh, I need to watch this whole video to get these 2 snippets of value, right? And then of course the videos here, I would rename it Video for Christian. And then below the video, you want to redo the CTA again. Once you get a chance to watch the video, let me know how, I don't know what I said in the audit, but I think it was tomorrow or Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern works for a quick call to discuss how we can implement these changes into your website for you. If it's easier, feel free to grab some time on my calendar here, and then hyperlink your calendar. And that is the perfect, basically, way to set the stage for the prospect to view the video and agree to a call all in one. Copy and paste this template word for word. It works extremely well. And then you send the email off and you're good to go, right? Not exactly. You're probably gonna have to follow up on this email a couple times to get them to actually view it and respond to it and book a call with you. So I'm gonna wrap up this video by showing you exactly how to re-engage with a prospect after they've either viewed the video or not viewed it yet to get them to book a call. All right, so you got a yes from the prospect, you made a really good video, and you sent the video over email. But what if the prospect just doesn't respond to you? The worst thing you can possibly do is not have a follow-up cadence in place for if somebody doesn't view the video and ghosts you, because let's face it, people are busy, they forget about the conversation, they have a meeting, they have to go get their kid from daycare, whatever the case may be. People have busy lives, as we all do, you and I both do as well, and people are just naturally gonna forget about your conversation. So it is on you, it is your responsibility to follow up with these people as many times as you need to get them to respond to your email. Get creative, get funny, be persistent, and you will land sales calls from the Loom video pitch. So what we're gonna wrap up with here is a couple follow-up emails that you can put in place for if the prospect receives the video and doesn't answer, spacing them a few days apart, making sure the copy is very similar to the first email that you send, and making the follow-ups so easy and simple that the only thing you wanna do is suggest new times to hop on a call over and over and over and over again. So what if the prospect ghosts you and doesn't answer your email, doesn't view the video, nothing? Here's how you follow up. It's very simple. All you're gonna wanna do is just constantly ask them if they've had the chance to see the video and get them on a call. Something like this. Hey Christian, now that you've had a chance to check out the video, how does tomorrow or Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern work for a quick call to discuss further? I mean, you can give more context and say discuss further, like put a piece of your offer in there, like to discuss an email strategy that I went over in the video XYZ. Or if it's easier, grab a time on my calendar here, right? And then link your calendar. You're repeating what you just said. I know. The only thing you want to do is just put more times in front of them until they book a call. You don't have to overthink this. If you want to resend the video, you can, but this is very, very simple. It's as far as you want to go. Email 2, wait 3 days. Actually, let's do wait 2 days, right? So 2 days after the first follow-up, no answer. Follow up again, asking for something like, would Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern work better? This email strategy will help ListKit, you know, add an extra 20 new paying customers per month. And I have the first 2 emails written out for you, right? Basically like a mini version of another cold email sequence. They already had the video sent to them. They already said yes. You just have to refresh your memory as to why they want to hop on the phone with you. So email 3, I'll do something like 2 more days, maybe hit them with a little detective emoji, right? Get a little creative. Grab the detective, still no answer. Wait 3 days, right? Like we're hitting them every couple days because they already responded to us. We have, like I said, a responsibility to be persistent with the follow-ups here. Here's the video as a refresher, the Loom video in here again. At the 2-minute mark, I go over an email strategy that'll, you know, double your conversion rate from opt-ins. Any chance you have 15 minutes free tomorrow afternoon to discuss how we can implement these emails directly into your HubSpot? Still no answer. Hit him with an email 5, right? Wait 5 days. Would Daniel Fazio be a better person to reach out to about email strategy for ListKit? And you're like, what is this? Okay, so literally if you haven't gotten an answer yet, get a little crafty, get a little creative. Go find one of their colleagues or their co-founders or their team members and mention them over email. Hey, would Daniel Fazio, who's my business partner as an example, be a better person to talk to about this, about, you know, doing email marketing for ListKit? And just keep these follow-up cadences going and going and going. Get as creative as you possibly can. I know you're probably caught up in Christmas shopping for your family, but I'd imagine you want to hit the ground running in Q1, you know, and smash your 2025 revenue targets. This Friday afternoon, work for a call to go over the email strategy I discussed in the video. As you guys can see, like it's not like a templated thing where you can just sit here and copy and paste my strategy mindlessly. You want to sit down and actually use some sauce, be creative, put a follow-up strategy in place so that when you send a video, there's as many touch points as possible to get the person to actually respond to your email, view the video, talk to you on the phone, and close on with you as a client, right? All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. The full strategy was just laid out for you. How to write a cold email that gets somebody to say yes to a Loom video, how to make the Loom video to get people engaged and to watch the whole thing, how to send the video over email to make sure it's opened, and how to follow up on the email and the video to get the call booked and close the deal. That's pretty much it. Gonna wrap up here in a second, but this strategy that you guys just watched for the last 15 or 20 minutes can literally transform your outreach overnight and help you book your next 50, 100, 500 sales calls. I've seen it firsthand with myself and my clients. You can do it too. Even if you're any B2B business, doesn't matter, it'll work for you. And honestly, at the end of the day, you could use the Loom video strategy completely on its own with your cold email approach, and you will get better results than anything else you've ever tried. You can toss out anything else that you're currently using, just test this strategy, and I guarantee you that your positive reply rate skyrockets, you get more leads, you get more calls, and you close more deals. But if you're serious about doing cold email and you really want to get results with it in 2025 and beyond, there's more that you need to know than just the Loom video pitch, no matter if you're just starting out or if you're a complete veteran, which is why I recorded this video here to give you literally every single piece of cold email advice that I've accumulated over the past 4 years. So if I could go back to my 21-year-old self 4 years ago and tell him everything I know now about cold email, it's all in this video. So you can skip all the mistakes that I've made and get right to being a cold email expert with a 30-minute video. Click it right there. I'll see you on the video.